Production in action.
We got found and camped for 25 minutes. Finds out around 26 minutes into the game.
Daily
so
reminder that Bulldog lost Resident Evil 2 on Child. Difficulty kick L.
No, the game was garbage. One of my friends was playing for the first time in a long time. The way the game ended was as my SV got disconnected during Saturday because he got no experience data to dying reportedly. Either way, I think people should be able should know that fun game of this extent is possible, and there are people who do it regularly. There was absolutely no way for us to get out of the ranked game without someone abandoning. The enemies never took a single one of our tier 3 towers, so the creeps would take hours to kill a tier 3 tower. I love that too, and these. Yeah, this is not a hate post towards Valve. Rather, I just hope that they become aware of this issue. I think founders should just use split shot, just like when you fortify tier 2s, and maybe more deal the extra damage. Good. These things piss me off when they keep whining about this. Let's have a look at the game. Okay, number 1. How often does this happen? Extremely rarely. Extremely rarely. So if something happens once every 10,000 game, how do you make a fix that does not impact all the other 9,999 games? Let's have a look at the game. How do I find it? Watch, replays. Now I'm a god gamer, so this has never happened to me, but I play a lot of Dota. I play like 10 Dota games a day. I guess because I'm a god gamer now, it doesn't happen to me. Okay, how much of a stomp is this game? Pretty even. Pretty even. How do you get fountain camp? You're 7k behind. Didn't he see 26 minutes? Did he lie? Let's have a look here. Fountain camp started around 26 minutes into the game. That's not true. It's a little bit off. Okay. He's clearly not being fountain farmed at 33 minutes into the game, so he's lying. Doing a little bit of lying. Start around here, 34 minutes.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Daggers am I holding up? Shadows take us.
Oh my god, the P it breaks it, I guess.
Desert 4, $25 a month. Best I can do is 7, take it or leave it. Oh.
Okay. What's the solution? Give it MKB?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
But then you can't die with evasion heroes anymore. Go work, kid. Is he flaming?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Wow.
Fun
Radiant's
orders true
bottom
strike.
barracks. Radiant's middle tower has
Wait,
fallen.
one P is literally not getting shot.
Radiant's bottom barracks. Radiant's bottom barracks are under Radiant's bottom barracks. Use my faith.
How is Investment doing?
So literally, per 10,000 game, this might happen once. And I'm being generous. Probably happens less. And they had to endure it for 10 minutes. And one of them gets abandoned. Like, how do you fix it? You cannot fix this problem. Unless you make it reportable. That's it. I think Found should use split shot. Well, that would not have solved this problem. We just saw it. Split shot would not have changed a single thing here. And it would just destroy diving. As part of diving or fountain farming. At the end of the game, we go a little YOLO. The solution to fountain game is very simple. When you respawn, until you cast a spell, attack, use an item, or leave fountain, you should be protected by a buff that makes you immune to everything. Make death grant 0.1 experience. Yes. I mean, you should not get abandoned by being farmed, though. Let's see what the LEDDIT comes up with solutions. Being immune to damage before you do anything. That doesn't seem like a good solution. Change round attack to a glorified Necro Aura. Have it do percentage-based damage and ramp up over time. Oh, you mean like it literally does? Essentially, because you got Furious Wipes? It counters Strength Heroes. It counters Aggie, High Armor. No, no, no. No. They're all wrong. I hope at some point Valve will finally notice this issue. An issue that happens every once 10,000 games. Once per 10,000 game.
I love you, Chad Admiral people.
Felt bad until Ether says the N-word and threatens murder. Whoa, good thing I missed that part. That's not okay. Me personally, I don't say the N-word anymore. I have adjusted to what's happening. I found it was very offensive, so I changed to be less triggering. The fountain is the most ridiculous building. It's supposed to be a haven. No, it is not. There's supposed to be. It's fun to dive into the fountain. Okay, it's simple. You dive into the fountain. Sometimes people throw doing it. You get pog comebacks. Sometimes you just go in there at the end of the game. You kill them once. It's a 1 minute. The game lasts for 1 more minute, and then the game ends. But once per 10,000 game, someone gets camped for 10 minutes. Oh, God forbid. We need now to change it and create a safe space that ruins all the diving that people do. Stop whining. The fountain is fine. Not defending them or anything, but you lied about absolutely everything in this post. Your friend played for the first time in 4 weeks.
Space, sir.
The farmings lasted 60 minutes and not...
You are always
you
right,
made
sir.
attempts to get in fountain. You even stayed for several minutes after abandon, and the game was just a minute away from creep's ending. Stop whining, you fucking bitches. That's my comment on it. With fountain farming until getting abandoned has recently caught traction. Here's my fountain farming solution. Give
Hope you have a
fountain
good Monday,
Necro.
sir, and chat.
Okay, let's see a solution here. Countervation, illusion, spawn units, strength 5 HP, Aggie high armor, heroes group divine, faces chrono, Mars ult. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna say why this doesn't work. I already know it's not gonna work because he's stupid, so I'll explain why it won't work.
I've seen countless posts of people getting fountain farmed until they abandoned recently. If you have links to a game where it happened.
Seen countless posts is fake news, first of all. It's been like 2 posts, but you know, like if you're bad at maths, 2 equal countless, sure.
If you have links to a game where it happened, post them below, and I'll add them to the post. Icefrog has shown he doesn't want to insta-kill fountain divers, and I think, if you get someone to 10%, they run to fountain, and you can quickly kill them. I agree. You should be able to fountain dive to get them.
Yep.
However, constantly sitting in fountain is toxic. Farming people until they abandon is griefing, and should not be in the game. So here's my rework. Give fountain a glorified necro aura. It already has a healing aura. This would be an unhealing aura. Take away fountain's attack. Give it an HP % base damaging aura that hits everything. Fountain having an attack doesn't even make logical sense. What's attacking? An aura thematically makes sense.
Oh my god. What is it talking about? First we're talking about logic. It's not logical, the fountain attacks. But it makes much more logical sense that it has an aura. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't have an attack anymore, it has an aura. Things it counters: evasion, illusion, spawn units, strength. Okay. It just makes sense having an aura instead of random projectile coming from water. Also, it increased the debuff duration to like 5 minutes. It can be a counter from 1 to 100. And the number shows percentage how much HP is removed per second. Okay, here, let me explain why this won't work. What if the enemy has a pudge who just keeps hooking heroes out? What if the enemy has a long-range hero that attacks outside the necro aura? And they have a vision like a hawk. What if they have X, Y, and Z hero that can counter this? There's many ways to go around this. Remove the hook. What if the enemy has a task that blinks in and kicks heroes out? And then goes after and runs out? Or get forced out, so he gets like 1 tick of the necro out. There's so many ways to get around this. So you're gonna have like, oh, the fountain counters 87 abilities because it might... Stop whining. This never happens. This happens once every 10,000 games. So I really like this idea. The one answer that jumps to mind is that it's not very visible for new players. I could see a new player winning a game having blah blah blah. Okay. What about teams that you sit outside of your fountain and kills on respawn? They had 4 sitting in front of our fountain and 1 person on the mat killing us when we tried to TP out. They didn't even take tier 4 towers or tier 3 towers. So what about that? How does that necro aura fix that? 4 heroes sitting outside the fountain. If they TP out, you just hunt them down. There is no fixing to this problem. Luckily, it doesn't happen. It omega rarely happens. And if it does happen, make it reportable. Necro aura, split shot, it can have like, no. God forbid, if this happens once every blue moon, it happened to you. Just fucking take the abandon then. Play 3 games of SD. Deal with it. How often does this happen? How often does this happen?
Hyper.
Tell me, how often does this happen to you? Fountain solution needs to take into account that chasing into the fountain as you are winning the game is part of the fun. True. However, continuous fountain farming is an abuse. True. They do it to force an enemy abandon and then they lower their MMR by leaving once it's safe to leave. True, that is a problem. Make it reportable. LA? I don't understand. I don't understand.
Greatest stream on Earth.
Here's another solution. He's got a solution. Let's see if we can poke holes with this one. My solution is to at least make heroes perma-invulnerable in fountain. Unless at least 1 lane of Rax is fallen. That way, creeps will push in and eventually give experience. Also respawning gives 5-second invulnerability once perma-invulnerability is removed. Let's see here. What's the problem with this?
Growing in.
I vacated the games. This never fucking happened. The fountain is stupid strong. If you get farmed in fountain, you deserve it. Here's the problem with this thing. This is a problem. Okay, you're winning a lot. We don't kill the enemy racks. We just sit outside the fountain, and we don't let them leave. Now what? What do? You TP out on the map? Okay, we send 1 or 2 heroes to hunt them. They just AFK, we fountain farm them. But we just AFKing outside, they can't leave. Also play glorified 30-second Doom on everyone who stays for more than 5 seconds in total in the last 90 seconds. I really wish I could see a statistic to see how often this actually happens. That's all I want to know. I need some statistic. Anyone else getting these lately? It's only a few days ago. Nope. If it happens to you, which it would rarely, mega rarely happen, just tank the abandon. If you're getting farm for an hour, just tank the abandon.